In the last 20 years, the internet has shown that cultures have come closer together just by way of the efficiency of communication. So that's why cross-border payments is the key, because people from all around the world are now connected as buyers and sellers, as producers and consumers, and yet the payment systems of the world haven't caught up yet. The system today that supports the majority of international transactions is really based on a network infrastructure that hasn't really changed in more than 50 years. But the reality is that it doesn't move at the pace that the new global consumer experience requires. The problems with cross-border payments today and with settling transactions on an international basis today is that they're slow because of the friction that is introduced by way of all of the different intermediaries. That impacts the end user experience, who at the end of the day just wants their money. And they just want to know when it's coming so that they can plan accordingly. And the same thing goes for businesses too. In fact, it's even more pronounced for businesses who are trying to manage cash flow. There is a tipping point coming, and blockchain, in particular digital currencies, this notion of being able to have a monetary store of value that can move as easily as email, as information can move, is really kind of the next thing. Blockchain changes the dynamic in that you eliminate the need to have intermediaries. You're just dealing with the two end-party actors. It's more point-to-point, so it reduces friction. If you have less stops along the way, you have less cost, less time. Ultimately, that translates into a better overall experience for the sender and for the recipient. Well, IBM WorldWire will be a new type of transactional payment network that enables money to move more seamlessly, more quickly, more cost-effectively to anywhere in the world. It is a network at its very core, provides a means for counterparties, that is to say for financial institutions acting on behalf of their beneficiaries, to signal to one another that they want to send money for some reason, and to be able to do all of the due diligence that's required to make sure that the money being sent is not being sent from any nefarious actor, and likewise the recipient is a legitimate entity. The novelty of WorldWire is that payment message instructions and the store of value, the actual money, move together as a sequenced set of operations in a single transaction on a single network. That's pretty profound because it's no longer about just making accounting entries, it's also about moving real monetary value in conjunction with those accounting entries. That's never happened before. That's something entirely new. Ultimately, we hope to see a global financial network that represents a real-time facility for moving money from anywhere to anywhere, where foreign exchange is just an inherent part of the process that happens automatically. The thing that is most exciting in this space, having been a banker for 18 years, just like the internet was a paradigm shift in connecting people and communications, this is an equally transformational paradigm shift. To be a part of that and changing the world is very cool.